Oracle cards are less about answers and more about awareness. Each card is a symbol, a whisper from your inner world. Today's card is the Tiger, creative spirit unleashed with strategic presence. The tiger's presence is calm but charged. Tiger waits, watches, then moves strategically with power. The tiger is not a follower. He is the spark. The tiger calls you to show up more fully and to let your creative spirit loose. Today I'm going to draw for you 2 tigers. I will be using pencil and some marker. Let's get started. Our first doodle is the tiger walking towards you. This is super simple. I did it right into marker. It's not perfect. Remember, they don't need to be perfect, but basically an oval for the head and then these gently rounded ears that are kind of pointy. You can see you can turn this into a lot of animals very easily, and just adding your own little color on the ears. And then this is our little trick where we're doing like an oval or like a loaf of bread really coming towards you, angling out from the left, and then this one tucks behind, so he's in stride and then his body straight behind him, so it's just like a rainbow over the top connecting the ears and our curved tail sticking up because they use that tail for balance. And I kept my face super simple. We'll just put in a triangle and our 2 little circles for eyes. Again, I'm doing them small like they're in a journal, but if you did it larger you could do a lot more details. And our little anchor or fish hook smile, and you can see you can use it to be a regular cat, but then when you add in our color and our stripes, it does come into being our tiger. But you can see you can use this little trick of the overlapping legs to make a lot of animals coming towards you. This tiger is laying down, watching, waiting, and I'm trying to show it in some very simple shapes so you can get it roughed in and then customize as you like. Remember, I want your style to come out, but I'm just giving you a very basic start to begin in your sketchbook. So you can see the head is that almost like a capital letter A with a flat top, and then the body is just like a large piece of pizza or pie set off to the side. That body is tucked behind a little bit, so it's smaller than the headpiece. So, and we have our tail curving down and our 2 small ears. And again, the feet are like the letter D laying on its back, and you're trying to make them about the same size. I made the one in the back a little smaller because it's farther away. So then about halfway up, and I'm showing about a little lower than the body, we're putting in that triangle for the nose. And I'm going right from the bottom of the triangle to rough out the cheeks, and I gave him a rather square chin instead of a rounded chin. And then from those corners of the nose, I made like you're making that half of a heart or half of a circle, rounding up where we're going to leave that white. I have that in that corner to show you, and I just dotted in where we'll do our eyes. So like I said, I tried to rough it in shape so you could see what I made. And then we'll add our color, a little bit of pink and a little bit of green. And you certainly don't need to add the colors I add in our pupils. I kept the eyes really simple because the drawing is quite small, but you could definitely do it larger. Once you're happy with your pencil lines, go ahead and put some marker on them to outline them. You can see I'm just using a plain Sharpie marker. So after you've outlined it, I'm moving into the orange, and you can see where I'm coming down the bridge of the nose to fill it in, so we have that white, and then I'm leaving the white of the chest again. And I go next to my outline and then I fill them in. And I left a little bit of white on the belly because they do have a little white on their belly. That's totally optional. And to finish off, we're going to add our stripes. So their stripes don't come down like a cat on the top. They kind of go over the top like a bridge, and then I did the ones on the body kind of like seaweed. So it's a wavy line that is kind of a triangle shape. So finish off with your stripes and your claws. If the tiger appeared for you today, it may be asking, how can you show up more authentically and unleash your creative spirit? Thank you for drawing with me today, and I'll see you in the next one.